obviously we've been talking about a lot about the in-season tournament. The NBA is currently considering guaranteeing a playoff spot for the NBA Cup. What do we think?
Do you know what this is giving? You see when you watch X Factor and you get the golden buzzer? What kind of foolishness?
Yeah.
So we wanted to see AD and LeBron throughout the season. You're not seeing them.
Yeah, it's
They're
true.
done.
It's true.
No, they can't be done because of the new rules of the CBA.
Yeah.
You can't just be resting people like that.
Yeah,
So
but
They're gonna be resting.
Yeah, but you're not gonna get like,
What we saw.
Yeah, we're not gonna get what we saw, and also AD being injury prone, we're not gonna get what we saw.
Absolutely
Because
not.
I respect the fact that he plays. This is one thing I didn't say. I respect the fact that he has to be mindful of his body to make sure he doesn't get injuries, and that obviously means you can't play hard 82 games. But that's even more reason not to play hard.
Yeah, I'd
I'm
be
not
cool.
picking him, but it'll be the case
I'd
for
be
any
calling.
team.
But
Yeah.
NBA are considering that for next season. So this season, Lakers still have to play hard to make the playoffs.
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
feel like next season it's also a shit idea because if you win the in-season tournament, you're just not going to care for the rest of the season.
This is
And
it.
also as a fan, you're going to be buying tickets to go and watch a team that don't really have a reason to be playing.
Yeah, they're like,
I don't
we'll
think-
see you in 2 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a good idea at
And
all.
guaranteeing a position in December for a team is just
Yeah,
tragic.
how about guaranteeing a playing spot?
that would make
that-
more
yeah,
sense.
I would
that
get
I would
that,
dash
yeah.
them.
I can get to terms with that.
Yeah, I think
Because
It's
a
a
playing
better
spot,
idea.
you still need
Yeah,
to fight for.
for-
Yeah,
exactly, yeah.
It's a better idea.
Yeah.
But
definitely.
nah, man, who even came up with that?
And
No,
also,
I
there's
think
a
it's
way-
because they're thinking about the what is it, the football crossover. In terms of football, if you win, I think it's if you win the FA Cup or something like that, you can get
Is it the Euros? No, the Europa
Is it
League.
the
If you
Europa
win,
League?
you get a
You
place
can
in
get
the
a spot in the
Champions
Europa
or
League,
something.
yeah.
I mean, I guess it makes sense in terms of it, but it does. I feel like, yeah, I think it's too much to give them an actual seed spot. Like that's way too much for it's something that some teams are playing 82 games for, and actually, I think the beauty of the playoffs is the 7 games. Do you know what I mean? So actually, like you're then going to be in a position where you don't have to play hard all season, and then you're going to just enter into a place where you're rested. You're well
20
rested.
games into the
Do
season.
you know what I mean? That's crazy.
It's a crazy
That's a
advantage.
crazy
I'm
idea.
not here for it. I don't know who brought up that foolishness, but don't ever say that again.
Yeah,
No one in
I'm
this
with you
room.
on that
I'm talking about like higher authority.
I'm not all the way against it. I'm not all the way against it because it's going to give some more intensity to the in-season tournament and some more validity to the significance of the tournament.
I feel like the only way you could do it in a way that is respectful, like to other teams and also to fans watching it, is for there to be some sort of top trumps idea for teams that are like Indiana, that teams that basically will never make it to the playoffs. They're the only ones that you have to give them maybe like double points for certain things so that actually they're more likely to end up in the playoffs, because no one cares if even me, if Bucks won that, like no one cares if Bucks win that at the end of the day, because like they were going to be there anyway. But if Indiana won it and now they're in the playoffs, it's more interesting. But you can't guarantee that. So I think it's too problematic that one of the teams that are guaranteed to be in the 8th seed just enter in there. But yeah, that's
What about like in college, how they have like a buy-in, like for the NCAA tournament for the men, especially the 64 teams in the start, they have like, I think 4 teams that can buy into the tournament. So they could kind of do it like that, because I feel like the season is too long. Like you said, it's 80 games for them to guarantee a spot in the playoffs in the first 20 games. It's a bit ridiculous because it doesn't give anyone like an incentive to play the rest of the
Maybe
season,
you
because
got
they're like,
points.
we're there already.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. But I guess the buy-in and the points would be something similar. Do you get what I mean?
Or-
As in, it shouldn't
yeah.
guarantee it. It should give you something that makes you more likely to.
Yes.
And then also maybe something that makes you more likely to based on where you are as a franchise. So actually more likely to for the Lakers is 15 points. More likely to for Grizzlies is 30. Do you know what I mean? You got to balance it out based on the type of team.
No, I don't think no balancing out.
Yeah.
No balancing
My
out.
standard is 7 points
Just
if you win.
if you win the in-season tournament, you get a bonus 10 points
Yeah.
towards your standings or something like that.
Okay, yeah, something like that.
That works.
Yeah,
That works. Okay.
That works.
Because, for instance, if the Lakers started off rough and players were injured, but then they got a good run in the in-season tournament, at least they had that little buffer to know that, okay, cool.
Yeah, exactly. But it's not guaranteed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Good
okay,
point.
so then imagine, alright, so we're coming to the end, we're coming to playoff season, and you know, like Lakers are there. What if AD's injured? What if LeBron is injured? What if everyone imagine, God forbid, touch wood, like everyone's injured. Why are they there? No? No one? Like, why are they there? Like, I think it's a rubbish idea.
But I think that maybe points-wise makes it
Points will
softer.
be better than what they were suggesting.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's still like...
Yeah. NBA guys,
You can't...
you guys got to take note. You got to take note. Listen to what we're saying. You're not doing this right. USA